Right, Rich.
Hello.
The Boys is back.
Boys are back in town.
So, shall we write an episode of The Boys?
Absolutely. Can't wait.
This universe is a place where demigods are treated as celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Homelander is a really interesting character, isn't he?
Yeah, because Homelander was like made in a lab to be manufactured for perfect social media training.
Well, that's exactly it. The scary thing about him is he could kill everyone, and instead he decides to go to work. He has a boss and he has to do what he's told because he wants the attention.
I love the banality of it. Like, so there's that scene in season 3, which I love, where Starlight threatens him with the video, and he goes, "Go on, do it, because then I'll have nothing to lose."
Yeah.
And then if people can't love me, then they can fear me. I'm like, oh my god.
He's so scary. I love this character. I was watching a YouTube video about it, and he said he's got this thin veneer of PR managed kindness, but really he doesn't care about anyone.
Yeah.
That's the side I want to play on. So here's the idea I had for an episode.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were to write a normal episode of The Boys, we'd have to write for about 20 different characters, and we don't have time for that. So I figured what we could do is a bottle episode.
Okay.
Homelander is being forced to shoot a commercial for a product in this like TV studio, and the only characters are Homelander and the people in the studio. So we've got like the director, the intern, people like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And Homelander keeps leaving to deal with this threat. There's a proper episode happening off screen.
Oh, so like he leaves and comes back?
Yeah.
Constantly. Okay, I like that.
So we focus on this TV studio gang trying to shoot this commercial when the lead actor keeps on leaving.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Now, Homelander obviously doesn't want to shoot this commercial, does he?
No, he wants to, like, I don't even know what he wants to do. What does he want? Like, I remember the one time we see an intimate scene with him. Not an intimate scene, but like what he's doing.
Yeah, let's not talk about that intimate scene.
No, like, I think Ashley walks in on him just like depressed on his bed, and like he's just fully nude watching telly, and it's just like news reports of him.
He does have a need, and that's a need for admiration and affection. As like a starting point, let's quickly like write out our other characters. So we've got the director.
Yeah.
Maybe he's doing this just for the paycheck.
Well, we have that recurring director dude, if you remember.
Do we?
Yeah, he directs the Seven and stuff. He directed that Seven film.
Okay.
So we could use him.
Yeah. Alright, so that guy's back. An intern who's maybe terrified of Homelander.
Yeah, okay. I'm into that. Do we have someone who loves Homelander?
Yeah, who could
So
that
we have
be?
someone who loves it, someone who's terrified, and then the director who's just there trying to make money.
Who could be the person who loves Homelander?
A Todd-esque character. Like, he's clearly an alt-right dude.
Okay.
He's got like a Homelander top on. Maybe, is this after season 3?
Alright, yeah.
Could he have, so spoilers, but could he have like a t-shirt that has that person's head blow up, and it's like Justice rules?
Okay, yeah.
Or Justice doesn't care about feelings or something like that.
I like it. Justice doesn't care about feelings.
Yeah.
Could he be the catering guy?
Okay, yeah, I like this.
I just figured someone who's relegated to the background, but he's constantly trying to get involved.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our 3 characters. We need to decide what this commercial is. Can it be something like microwavable, like burritos? We could have the director keep encouraging Homelander to warm it up with like his heat vision. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, does he keep blowing it up because he doesn't use it lightly, does he? He's like, yeah. And the director's just trying to say, we need to, lightly do it. It's like the Patrick gently grasp it thing. I think that would be a source of frustration for him as well. You could slowly see him just think like, oh, I'm going to blow these people up or something.
Well, maybe we could end with him heating it perfectly, and then whatever tension arises in this episode suddenly dies down as the director's just awestruck. Like,
yeah,
the perfect shot. Maybe if it's like culturally insensitive and they've just stuck L in front of something because it sounds vaguely Spanish.
Could they just be called El Taco even though it's a burrito? Wait, I've confused myself here. It's a burrito, but it's getting called El Taco. And even though it's not a taco, they'll be like, oh, we collected the socio data, and a lot of people seem to appeal more to the name taco. To the name, so, and then it just completely confuses people to like buy things because it's just pure like branding decisions.
That'll give them some more reasons to be frustrated because Homelander keeps on calling it El Burrito and they're stopping him like El Taco. It's just Okay, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So what's
That's so
the
insensitive.
first?
It's just called El Taco.
And it's actually a burrito.
It's just a burrito turning round in like a fancy shot. El Taco.
And it'll turn into like the Emperor's. Wait, what about if Homelander makes this decision? Actually, he calls it El Taco, even though it's a burrito. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. The Emperor's invisible clothes. Have you ever seen that? And it's like no one will tell the Emperor that he's naked because they're scared and he thinks he's got invisible clothes.
Okay.
So like, if Homelander just keeps saying it, people just naturally go, okay, yeah, it's a burrito.
That's yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I feel like the end, he kills the caterer because the caterer goes, no, that's a taco. That's a taco. And then like, yeah, like a little argument.
Maybe he lasers him and that heats up the burrito.
Yeah, what if he lasers the person gently?
Oh, okay, I like it.
So like, the only time he will do it, he wants to punish him. So he gently lasers him because like, it's a longer torment.
Okay.
He couldn't do it for the burrito, but he could do it as soon as it was involving some torment of a person.
Okay, so they're continuing to try and shoot this commercial, but Homelander keeps having to like fly out. Could we have a TV on, like in the background on mute, occasionally showing the news so we can see this big story happening?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So
it's like Abed delivering the baby.
Yeah, it happens
always, like,
in the
to
background.
focus in the back.
Yeah.
Can he keep coming back and he's got bits of brain or bits of like eye?
Yeah.
And like they're doing shots.
And they're like, makeup, and he's like, no, it's fine. By the end of this commercial, he's just covered in blood.
He's like, no, the audience need to know the violence that goes on, how instrumental it is to our society. So the advert in the end's in pure fucking the range. It's like,
the director can be like, I don't think we should try and associate death with the product. And Homelander's like,
yeah.
No, I think this is the right direction to go in.
Yeah, I love this, especially if the caterer's there and he keeps playing up the violence. He's like, this is so cool. He's so badass, man.
Do you think people would be protesting this product? Do you remember when people were protesting Bud Light?
Yeah, so like they're protesting it because the way that they prepare the meat is like really bad. Do you know what I mean? Like they fatten up the cows like to a stupid extent and they're just growing. Yeah, you know, like just really capitalist, horrible treatment of animals and they're getting protested. Yeah, I like that. This might be too far and too silly, but you know, after he gently lasers him at the end, can he like smell it as if like he actually smells like he wants to eat him? He's like salivating. Like the whole film, he's just finding food disgusting. Like it's only natural to like enjoy the smell of like sort of certain foods because of evolutionary biases and stuff like that. But then like the fact that he enjoys just smelling human meat cooking.
But that's a really good shot. Him just walking up and just inhaling.
Yeah, like, and that's the shot that they're trying to get him to do in the show. After heating the burrito up, he's like proper like turning his nose at it. But then at the end, they get the shot and you have to edit it in basically.
Wait, so this commercial has went really well, except for the fact that he's covered in blood and he's called it a taco the whole time.
Yeah, but I love that.
They've got all the shots they need. Him taking in the smell, him heating the burrito. So they're like, we'll fix it in post. And they just hodgepodge this commercial together.
Yeah, I'd love to if the commercial plays at the end of the show. Or maybe it plays at the beginning and we don't know the context.
Okay, I like
you know, like you'd see it and you wouldn't really know what the context is. Like, what? Wait, what?
The first thing we see at the start of the episode is Homelander covered in blood, heat up a burrito with his eyes, call it a taco, and then take a big deep inhale.
Call it a taco!